Rabindranath Tagore once wrote, "The same stream of life that runs through my veins night and day runs through the world and dances in rhythmic measures." For many years, I admired those words. I thought I understood them until one quiet morning, a snail reminded me what they really meant. After the first generous showers of this year's monsoon in Delhi, I was taking my usual morning walk. The earth had changed overnight, the dusty leaves had become green again, and the air had softened. The smell of wet soil carried memories that no perfume ever could. Then, on an old fallen log, I noticed something so small that I almost walked past it. A tiny brown snail. Its shell glistened in the morning light. Its delicate feelers reached forward, exploring a world that must have seemed unimaginably vast. It moved slowly, without hesitation, without anxiety, simply trusting the path beneath it. And I stood there, watching. What surprised me was not the snail, it was my own memory. I realized that I had not seen a snail in Delhi for years. As a child, they were everywhere during the rains. We could crouch beside them, fascinated by the little house they carried on their backs. We would gently touch their feelers and laugh as they disappeared into their shells, only to emerge again a few moments later. Back then, a snail was never just a snail. It was a small mystery, a patient teacher, a fellow traveler. Somewhere along the way, they seemed to disappear. Or perhaps I was the one who disappeared. Our lives became faster. We began walking with destinations instead of curiosity. We noticed traffic lights, not wildflowers. We noticed deadlines, but not dragonflies. We noticed our watches, but rarely the seasons. Nature has not become quieter. We have simply become noisier. The snail had not come because it was extraordinary. It had come because the rains had arrived. For weeks, perhaps months, it had remained hidden beneath leaves, inside damp soil, waiting for the right moment. The rain did not create the snail, it simply invited it back into the open. That thought stayed with me. Perhaps many beautiful parts of our own lives are like that. There are seasons where our kindness retreats, our creativity becomes silent, our laughter grows faint, our sense of wonder curls up somewhere deep inside us. Not because it has died, but because it is waiting for its own monsoon. The snail carries its home wherever it goes. It owns almost nothing, yet it is never homeless. It never seems to hurry. It does not compete with the butterfly. It does not envy the bird. It does not measure itself against the deer. It simply lives according to its own rhythm. How different our lives might be if we learn that quiet confidence. Nature rarely celebrates speed. The great banyan grows slowly. A river shapes stone, one patient drop at a time. A forest is not planted in a season. Even mountains are built grain by grain. Perhaps permanence has always belonged to those who know how to wait. Maybe the snail understands something that we have forgotten, that life is not a race to the finish. It is an invitation to remain fully alive every step of the way. As I watched that tiny creature disappear, Across the old log, I felt an unexpected sense of gratitude, not because I had discovered something rare, but because something ordinary had found me again. It reminded me that life has been quietly unfolding around us every single day. Birds have continued to sing, seeds have continued to germinate, roots have continued to search for water beneath the earth, snails have continued to emerge after the rains. The world never stopped living, only my attention wandered elsewhere. You are listening to Yeningthagi, Whispers of Life, a new story every Sunday.